Hey everyone, my name is Valentino and welcome back to my channel. I'm back again in the tub doing a little bubble bath moment. I love a nice relaxing bubble bath on a Sunday. I feel like the last time I did a video, I remembered how much I actually loved a bubble bath. So, I also have to mention my sponsor, the coldest water bottle. This seriously keeps your stuff cold. I have alcohol in here right now. A little tidbit. We can't have a story time without a margarita. And this is so it's really cold. Like, I don't even use jars like this on a regular basis because I feel like they're BS and they really don't even work that well. But I haven't tried this for like how it keeps something hot. I'm gonna try that soon. But for keeping something cold, oh my god, it keeps it cold really, really long. Especially if you fill it up with ice too. And they also do a weekly giveaway, so make sure to check out my description box for the link to the weekly giveaway. And you get 10% off if you use my code Valentino. Today we are going to talk about what my family thinks, and I guess we're also going to talk about why I ended up. Now that that's done with, today we are going to talk about what my family thinks, and I guess why I started an Onlyfans to begin with. Maybe this should be two separate videos. Maybe I'll make another one with the second title separately, but I feel like it's all intertwined. So, I guess a little backstory on me is I used to love swimming and going to the pool as a child. Mostly because I love to swim. I mean, I'm a Pisces, I'm a water sign, so, I mean, it all makes sense. But then there was also just, I guess, the additional, like, fun aspect of seeing all the daddies. And I felt like it was just another moment where I can be just more at my natural, like, comfort level of not wearing much clothing, like being shirtless, wearing just shorts, and not having shoes or anything. I really don't like clothes, and I never really liked clothes from the beginning, like low-key from the beginning. And I mean, I don't even want to get into, like, we're not even going to talk about that because one could argue that the type of clothes that I wore made me not like clothes, but I guess overall, I never really enjoyed clothing. So, fast forward to maybe being about, I want to say 9 or 10. A little backstory of me, I was born in New York and then I ended up moving to Maryland, right? One of my close cousins also lived in the area of Maryland, and his dad lived in New York City because he worked there and whatnot. So he kind of would just come back and forth every now and again. His dad ended up having another daughter out there, and she would come, for summers and stuff and just, come visit and whatnot. So we were all, doing this whole, like, water, like, public pool moment, and we were doing like cooking out and all of that, and she came, and I have to think it's because she saw my bulge in my swimming trunks or whatever, because not gonna lie, seeing all the daddies at the pool always would like get me a little excited. So I'm pretty sure she saw my bulge, and from there she nicknamed me PS. And if you can't tell already, PS stood for porn star. So basically she would call me PS at like the age of like 10. Now that I think back at it, it's kind of hilarious and kind of funny that I end up, doing OnlyFans and whatnot. And my nickname before any of this was even, not even a thought. People were calling me PS. I share that story to say, needless to say, a lot of my family knew that I was kind of an exhibitionist. Like, I never really liked to wear clothes, and especially when the ones that were visiting would come, it would be like, we would be going to water parks, we'd be going to like the pool or like the field or something, and I would just be shirtless. So fast forward to today, I feel like it wasn't that big of a surprise that I moved on to OnlyFans, especially with the content that I had been making on YouTube, you know? So I feel like I eased into it pretty well. From before, when I was doing YouTube, I feel like there's nothing that could surprise them, I feel. Because they already knew me. They already knew I was willing to show my balls and stuff. Because YouTube used to be a different situation. Like, you used to be allowed to show, like, a lot more than you can now. So I was showing a lot, like, basically through my underwear and whatnot. So I've talked... excuse me. Sometimes I talk to my mom and she seems low-key confused on what I do, but I mean, she knows that there are various avenues of making money through, you know, the internet and social media, and she knows I do social media, and I'm sure she, you know, knows that OnlyFans is a place where, you know, people share themselves. I mean, look at me now. I'm on YouTube. I mean, I have these bubbles and everything, but I mean, I'm in the tub with no clothes on. Like, my family knows. My brother's like, you best get that bag, secure that bag, make sure you're smart with your money, invest your shit, especially once, like, I really start popping. Like, that's what my family thinks. I feel like my family is really supportive, especially my immediate family, the ones that really matter. Very supportive, especially from the beginning of me, like, you know, going and searching for, or going on that journey of searching for peace in myself and finding out who I am and what I want to do in life. So, I mean, as long as I'm not a criminal or something, or like, you know, doing some illegal-ish, I feel like, I think a parent should be proud and supportive of their child for, you know, being completely independent. I mean, my mama always told me 18 was checkout time, and I checked out at 18. I was gone. Bye. And then I moved across the country. So it's like, I'll do bad all by myself. Trust and believe. I guess I'll make this a part 2. So I'm going to continue on with why I started OnlyFans, but I'm going to do that in the next video. So comment down below what you guys think. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the button next to it, to make sure you're notified every time I post. And all my links will be in the description box down below. You get 10% off for using my code Valentino at the coldest water bottle. I think it's called thecoldestwater.com. All the links in the description box. My OF link is also there if you want to, you know, see it all. And we'll just see you next time and why I started my OnlyFans. Because I feel like people are so close-minded that they don't even know why they're against it. Until next time, bye guys.